Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood Doc here, and in this video I want to talk about the books that I picked up this week at the comic shop. So let's go ahead and dig in. Alright, we're going to start with Wonder Woman issue 5, Absolute Wonder Woman issue 5. This is again by Kelly Thompson, with art by Hayden Sherman and colors by Jordie Bellaire. This book continues to amaze me and continues to surprise me at every turn. Because you think you're getting a story about Wonder Woman, you think you're getting a story about Diana, but instead you're getting a story about the power of reality, the power of perception, the power of how you perceive yourself. And you get to see that all unfold right here in the pages of this comic. She's trying to figure out how to destroy this tetracide, and she feels that her mother has let her down. And instead, she's taught that she must become what she needs to be, and that her lasso is something that can help her transform from just being Diana to being so much more. So it gives her an idea of what she needs to transmogrify herself into in order to destroy this tetracide. And here you have Medusa. So it's amazing to see how much depth and how much story and how much growth this character has had in the past 5 issues. I gave up on Absolute Batman with issue 4. I gave up on Absolute Superman with issue 4. Get down, Percy, man. And in this issue, you get to see just how... Percy, you're not the star of this show, buddy. You get to see how much greater this Diana can be than the Diana in the DCU that you've been reading since 1941. You get to see how much greater this character can be when she taps in to her full potential. She can destroy things as well as create things and build things. Hayden Sherman's artwork just continues to get better and better with each issue, and I'm in. I'm all in. That's all I can say about this book, is that I will continue on with issue 6 and see where we go from there, but I'm not looking to drop this book anytime soon. All right, next up we have this Amazing Spider-Man 68 Point Deaths by Christos Gage with art by Mark Buckingham, and it's nice to see Bucky back on ASM, but at the same time, this is kind of a pointless story. You get to see Juggernaut fighting against the Blight, and he's fighting against all of his now compatriots, formerly his adversaries in the X-Men, and you get to see Juggernaut struggle with Sidorak, and he just tells him, hey, look, either I'm going to go down fighting for these people who are now my friends. So you can either take my power away, you can augment it to the point where it makes things so much easier, whatever you need to do, but I'm going to go down fighting. So it shows again that nobody can stop the Juggernaut. Sorry, Percy over here having a moment. Leave my stuff alone, Percy. But he has a moment where he can either choose to be the greatest hero in this instance, or he can let all of that go and move forward and just give up. Stop moving. Let something stop the Juggernaut. And so it's amazing where we get growth in this issue with Juggernaut, but it's not even supposed to be about the Juggernaut. It's supposed to be about Spider-Man. The book is about Spider-Man. So we have got this awesome Bucky artwork, but for me, it's all in vain. It's all for naught, because we're not supposed to be talking about Juggernaut. We're not. We're supposed to be talking about Spider-Man, this guy right here. So I hate to say it, but I didn't really care for this book. And I'm kind of glad that we got issue 69, issue 70, and then we move on to something else, because this thing has gotten so convoluted and so lost that it's not even funny. So 10 out of 10 for the artwork for Bucky. Bucky, come back and nothing against Pepe Larraz, or John Romita Jr., but come back and do like a good 2-year-long run on ASM, because I think everybody will absolutely love the artwork that you will surprise them with. All right, Batman: The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween, issue 5 of 10. And this is got a cover by Tim Sale, the late great Tim Sale, but it's got interior artwork from Bill Sienkiewicz. So how amazing is it to see Bill on the interiors of a book, even though it's only one single issue and not a monthly? He shows why he's a master of his craft. He shows why his style is not for everybody, but at the same time, he gets Batman. It's a character that he understands fully and 110%. And the story from Jeff Loeb also gets the Joker. And the Joker says, hey, somebody shot Batman and injured him, and I'm the only one that gets to kill the Bat. I am the only one that can kill the Bat. Nobody else gets that privilege. Percy, I'm going to put you away. I'm going to put you away. I'm going to put you in Arkham Asylum if you keep on. So this continues that master class story by Jeff Loeb. We have here issues with Commissioner Gordon and his wife, but at the same time, it's just a beautiful book to look at. And it's a beautiful book, and I can't wait to see how the other 5 issues end up finishing up. This has come just at the right time, and I'm hopeful that Hush 2 can be just as strong as this. All right, Department of Truth, I'm not even going to lie, I'm kind of lost, but the art is beautiful. We have the truths being told to Cole's boyfriend, and he's trying to figure out the truth behind the Department of Truth, the Department of Lies, and everything in between. It's just a huge, massive story that I'm going to have to sit down and read straight through one day to have a better understanding. So be looking for those videos coming soon. Once I get my comic book room put together, then I will go and do a massive read-through of every issue of Department of Truth, and I'll start doing them like I've been doing the Meridian books that I did those 2 videos last night and the day before. So absolutely gorgeous stuff as always. Let's see. Oh, we have the man in the tinfoil hat. We have that. We also have America. That issue, that double page spread, I just call it America. You got America versus the tinfoil hat. So keep doing what you're doing, James Tinian, Martin Simmons, Aditya Bidikar. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm thoroughly confused, but I'm loving every minute of it. All right, Dust to Dust, issue 3, J.G. Jones and Phil Bram. We have this amazing story, and now it's taken a dark turn. The family that we saw in the first issue has unfortunately been deceased. We're not really sure who did the deceasing, but it was not the dust storm as it was originally thought, because their vehicle caught on fire. And a dust storm's not going to catch a vehicle on fire with without an accelerant and those sort of things. Percy, come on now, buddy. I'm trying to do this video here. And you get Sarah learning more about the sheriff. You get small town politics. You get this really beautiful whitewash artwork that's still very bright. Come on, buddy. And in the midst of all of this, you get to see that there was somebody that was saved. The son of the family was saved. So there may be somebody to tell the truth of what has happened yet. This story is right in the Dust Bowl. It hits you right in the gut. And I'm super happy that it's part of Giant Generator, part of Image, and I can't wait to see how this thing finishes up. I think it's got 2 more issues, maybe 3 more. But J.G. Jones, Phil Bram, top-notch stuff, gentlemen. Just keep it up. Keep doing what it is that you're doing. Green Lantern issue 20. Book of the week, hands down, Jeremy Adams knocks it out of the park. The art in this issue was by... Do I have to go to the back of the book to find out this time? DC, I don't, by the way, I don't like that you do that. I don't like that you, yeah. Jack Herbert was the artist, and colorist was Romulo Fajardo Jr. So, in this issue, we get the story of Erastus, the blacksmith. And you get to see just how damaging rage can be. Rage can destroy everything that you've built. And Hal tries to help this character get rid of his rage and get rid of his anger, and it consumes him totally, and without remorse. It consumes him. It's just an emotional book, guys. It hit me right in the feels. Jeremy Adams, if you're watching this, it hit me right in the feels. This story about this man that Hal is trying to help redeem, and instead it just becomes too much. It just becomes too much. So, bravo, sir. Bravo to the entire team. All right, guys, this is Jump Scare number 1. I'm going to do an initial assessment on it, but it's by Cullen Bunn, Danny Luckert, and Jim Campbell. And this has got one heck of a premise, guys. This was a lot of fun. This is right up there with Green Lantern for straight up fun. So we'll talk about that in another video. All right, next up we have the Seasons issue 2. And we pick up with the circus has come to town. And we've still got the sisters all trying to figure out what is going on. So we come to find, let's see here. We come to find one of the sisters looking for the truth with a sarcophagus, and then she disappears. So the mystery deepens there. So we have the 4 Seasons sisters, and each one of them has a separate life, but they're trying to unravel this mystery of why, when this evil circus comes to town, why they're killing people, why they're destroying people's lives. And the artwork by Paul Azaceta is absolutely top-notch in this book. It reminds you a lot of Winsor McCay. The Little Nemo books from back in the day. The coloring is very pop art. You have winter and spring, and you get to see the volatile nature of some of the sisters, that they're destructive as well as creative. So you get so much story and so much understanding. And then you get this guy who is not at all what he seems. He's all about the razzmatazz. So this book, it's kind of hard to describe, especially when I've got Percy over here, like, gnawing on something that he should not be gnawing on. Get back over there. Go. But this was a really great book, and it's a story about family. It's a story about family ties and how these 4 sisters are going to end up coming back together to solve a mystery. So I can't wait until I get to see how this continues on next month. All right. Ultimate X-Men, I'm going to just talk about it. It's a lot of emotion and a lot of feels this week. Here you find out the Shadow King tries to bring the truth to bear. And the truth that Hisako has been hiding from herself all this time was her friend who de-lifed himself at the beginning of the series. Did it because he felt rejected. He felt that she rejected him. And so the Shadow King came and said, it's okay. These feelings are natural. And he just kind of pushed him in the direction to do what he did at the very beginning of the series. So I've been saying for a long time that this is a very slow burn and that I needed something of substance to continue on with this series. This issue gave me exactly what I needed. It gave me that sense of understanding of where all of these characters and what the motivation is and what Suba did to himself and why he did it. And that's something that I've been waiting for since issue 1, what the truth was behind all of this. And the truth is that the Shadow King was behind it, but it was Suba's feelings himself that caused him to take apart and take on that painful action that he did. And last up, we have Ultimate Spider-Man issue 14. You know, it was a good week if Ultimate Spidey is at the bottom of the pile, but it was the first one I read. You get to see Richard Parker in action against the new Black Cat. You also get to see Harry and Peter trying to survive Kraven's Last Hunt, which I really don't think it was. They keep calling it Kraven's Last Hunt in the Ultimate Universe. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Kraven doesn't unalive himself in the end. So, you get so much character growth in this issue from all the characters. You get choices that are made by Peter. You get ultra-violence from Kraven. You get... This is Ultimate Spider-Man. This is the action-packed issue that everybody wanted and everybody needed. This is the issue where you actually do see a lot of stuff go down. And you get to see somebody get hurt. Somebody who's very important to Peter gets hurt in this issue. So, really great issue, and if I had to rank it, I would say this is third, right behind Green Lantern and Jump Scare for the greatest issue this week. So, thanks for joining me again, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this little rendezvous that we always do on Wednesdays. If you hadn't joined in and subscribed to the channel, first of all, why not? Secondly, do that so that you can get all of these videos each and every week where I talk to you about the books that I picked up. Let me know in the comments what you're reading. And hey, the sub count has kind of stalled out for a minute. If you're watching this video and you haven't subbed, why? Why have you not subbed yet? So, hey, keep coming back for more great content, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day, and we'll see you then.